The following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Well, let's see here. Moderna was just approved yesterday evening by the FDA to do booster shots for people 65 years old in special groups and stuff like that. So you want to check that out. Whether you get that vaccination is your choice or not your choice, okay? That's up to you. I'll respect your decision whichever way you go. But regardless, whether you get the injections, whether you get the vaccinations or not, you still need to get rid of all the bad stuff. You can maximize absorption of the nutrients, and then you need to supplement with the nutrients to make sure you're getting the nutrients, because your immune system requires 90 essential nutrients to make antibodies and white blood cells and red blood cells and platelets to protect you from an attack by viruses, bacteria, fungus, and yeast. You can't just eat well. Eating well doesn't cut it, okay? Plants are only fertilized with professional fertilizers that only have three nutrients: NPK, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, because farmers get paid by tons and bushels. Now, with that said, I'm going to move on to kids. They're our most important people, I think, are kids. And so, if you're in the childbearing years, you want to be taking the 90 essential nutrients and stay away from the bad foods for at least 6 months to a year before you get pregnant. And then, once you get pregnant, you need to stay on the 90 essential nutrients, of course. If you decide you're going to breastfeed the babies, you need to add more nutrients, say at about the 7th month of pregnancy. Just double up on the healthy brain and heart pack, and then the breast milk will be good. And if you're going to give the baby these milk replacers, Enfamil, Similac, and stuff like that, you want to use the kids' toddy, and the dosage, per body weight's on the label, the kids' toddy and the EFAs, and that will get them what they need. And you notice you haven't heard anything about cystic fibrosis in the past 20 years. You haven't heard anything about muscular dystrophy in the past 20 years. You haven't heard anything about Sennenfeld syndrome in the past 20-something years. That's because I'm the guy who got rid of it, okay? These were never genetically transmitted diseases. Cystic fibrosis, muscular dystrophy, and the Sennenfeld syndrome were not mamas laying on their babies. But doctors didn't know what it was, so they just made up a story, okay? Well, once we got approval to put the nutrients into the baby formulas, suddenly now all these diseases disappeared because they were just nutritional deficiencies, not genetic, not autoimmune, and not mamas laying on the babies. So I want you to, stay aware of that. I've never been invited to speak at a medical school, a nursing school, a pharmacy school, a veterinary school, a naturopathic school, and I think they're waiting for me to die, and then they can discover it. I think that's what's going on here. They just can't freak. They're freaking out that a veterinarian / naturopathic physician is the guy who discovered all this and came up with products to deal with it and eliminated 3 major diseases that were killing kids for centuries. And as it turns out, it was just simple nutritional deficiencies. Okay, with that said, let's see here. The numbers, of course, can slowly go up. But we're still, in some days, we're getting 110,000 new infections. We're getting 2,000 new dead. And as of this morning, we had 45,648,856 infections, in 18 months. We've had 742,008 dead in 18 months. We only have 332 million people in America. And compare that with India that has 1.3 billion. They have 34,441,891 infections, which is 11,600,000 less than we have. and they have 451,906 dead, which is 300,000 less dead. Okay, America has 300,000 more dead. So what's going on here? Well, it's diet. We've talked about this before. India has two basic dietary regions. They're all the same people, so it's a uniform people. The people are uniform, but the diet is different. The northern 9 states have 95% of the deaths and 87% of the infections. They were occupied by England for 100 years, and they taught them to eat gluten and grow wheat, barley, rye, oats and sell it around the world. And they were occupying India for 100 years so they could draft their boys, the Indian kids, to fight their wars around the world so they didn't have to draft their boys from England. And the southern 20 states and 7 territories, they only have 5% of the deaths from COVID and only 13% of the infections. That's because they live like Asians. They live on rice and sweet potatoes and beans and squash and seaweed. Totally different diet, but same people, homogeneous people, but different diet. That's why you have such a dramatic difference in numbers of deaths and infections. This is very simple stuff. And so I urge you to, go to www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com, and get a hold of, I got 15 books. Working on a new one here. Should be out by the end of the year. I have over 100 CDs. I got 2 new CDs, and then 50 DVDs. Now, the purpose of them is for everybody to have the same answer to the same question, everybody to have the same recommendations for the same health problem. And so that way you're using kind of a recipe, okay? And, of course, the 2 newest books, one is It's All in Your Head. That's about a little over a year old, and it's covers the 25 different diseases you get when you get osteoporosis, skull squeezing, the 12 pairs of cranial nerves and spinal cord. Your doctor will send you to 3, 4, 5 of his golf buddies and his cousins who are also doctors and so forth. And really, it's just nutritional deficiencies. Get that book. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them with improved health? Youngevity has been helping people promote optimal health, among others, for decades. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors, who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission is to help people achieve overall health and wellness and to help educate others to achieve optimal wellness as well. And here's the best part. While helping people with their health and wellness, you'll also be able to build your very own home-based business. For more information, contact your local Youngevity associate. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily Tablets and the Mineral Capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local Youngevity distributor today.
We're back with Dead Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 90 for Life Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And again, I urge you to go to drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com, and, look at those two newest books. The one that's like 6 months old is It's All in Your Head. 25 different diseases you get from osteoporosis to the skull, and you're sent to neurologists and eye doctors and ear, nose, and throat doctors and psychologists, all this kind of stuff. Just neuropathies that are caused by osteoporosis of the skull, squeezing the 12 pairs of cranial nerves and spinal cord. And then also the book, let's see here, Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods. And people have been asking me for 20 years, you have recipes. Well, finally, we had a 3-year study in Eastern Canada with 3 professional chefs. They are TV professional chefs and big restaurant and hotel professional chefs. And to make a long story short, that book is available, Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods. And it goes into 300 pages. This is a substantial book. I mean, we're talking about 3 years of research, okay? And so this is 300 pages of cooking without the bad foods. We're talking about gluten-free cooking, and this is what people wanted to know about. And the chefs were just freaked out that people enjoyed it so much. My recipes, they couldn't believe it. We've been using gluten forever. Oh, that's why you have problems forever. And so again, www.drjwallach.com. Remember, there's discount rates when you buy 10. There's discount rates when you buy cases. Okay. Let's see here. Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us today?
Well, I thought we'd talk a little bit about skin health, as I've got a story here, headline, Superfoods to Eat for Healthy Skin. And I say you can improve your skin health and overall well-being by drinking enough water and eating superfoods. I say incorporate natural foods that are full of water and vitamins into your diet for healthier skin. Colorful vegetables like beets, carrots, cucumbers, red peppers, tomatoes, are full of hydrating water and dietary fiber. Tomatoes contain lycopene, which helps boost your skin's natural protection against UV damage. Studies have found that UV damage is a major contributing factor to premature aging and skin cancer. And they say, according to a study, staying hydrated will help improve skin thickness and density. They try to drink at least 8 to 10 cups of water per day. They say superfoods that are full of vitamin C helps boost your immunity. And vitamin C is crucial for maintaining healthy skin, can boost your collagen levels, and eating foods that are rich in this essential nutrient can help repair damaged skin. Foods that contain vitamin C include bell peppers, broccoli, citrus fruits, kale, kiwi, strawberries. They say kiwis are a great source of vitamin C. They contain more vitamin C than oranges. They also eat foods that are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, foods like chia seeds, flax seeds, nuts, salmon, and sardines are rich in omega-3 fatty acids and help promote stronger skin health. Say get healthy fats, and phytonutrients can also help keep your skin supple. Things like avocado, cantaloupe, nut butter, pistachios, pumpkin, sweet potatoes, Swiss chard. And they say superfoods rich in antioxidants, herbs, spices, teas contain trace amounts of beneficial antioxidants. Turmeric, a spice, contains active ingredient curcumin, helps to reduce inflammation and can cause havoc on the body. So there you go.
Well, yeah, that's all important. Of course, we have hair, skin, and nails to throw in. If you're interested in, skin health. Now, the hair, skin, and nails is not to be just taken by itself. That's an add-on to the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack or the Healthy Start Pack. You want the 90 essential nutrients, and then you throw in the healthy hair, skin, and nails. You'll be amazed. You will be amazed at how good your skin will look, your hair will look. We have people that, they're bald for 40 years, didn't have a single hair in their head for 40 years, and just after a couple of months on the 90 essential nutrients plus the hair, skin, and nails, they started growing their hair back again. Within 3 months, all their hair came back. It's an amazing thing. Freaked everybody out, and they said, "Did you have implants, or how that happen?" No, you take the nutrition. Your body has an extremely, what should I say, possibility of healing itself. Okay, the body can heal itself. It's an amazing thing, but you do have to give it the raw materials to pull off those procedures. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Youngevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Youngevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many of Ancient Legacy's oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. For life's everyday aches and pains, such as sprained ankles, pulled muscles, and other bumps and bruises, try Ancient Legacy Trauma Oil, which contains essential oils traditionally known to help with pain, swelling, and inflammation. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the ultimate classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily tablets and the mineral capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local Youngevity distributor today. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll free, 1-888-379-2552. And Doug, let's go to Michigan with Charmaine. Charmaine, you there?
I'm here.
Okay, what's happening in the job world there in Michigan?
The job?
Jobs,
Yeah.
People were...
Every place has signs hiring, immediate, hiring, right now.
Okay, so it's starting to spike with new jobs.
No, I think it's been that way, but, they give so many people welfare money to not work but they can't get anybody to work. There was a nursery, they don't usually make that much money, and they were giving people $1,000 if they work 6 months, to sign up, a bonus just to sign up to come to work, and they'd had to work 6 months to get, keep their
Okay, by a nursery. Are
$1,000.
you talking about where they take care of kids or where they grow trees?
No, where they do the trees and stuff.
Oh, okay.
You know, that's good money for. I mean, that's desperate to get people to work. Crazy.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy times, and of course, everybody's concerns is, well, if I go to work where there's lots of people, am I going to get contaminated and get exposed to the virus and all that kind of stuff? And so that's in that consideration. And so that's why people need to be using the hand sanitizer lavishly. I go through 6 of those little 2-ounce bottles per month. I also use a colloidal silver. Do you use a colloidal silver?
Absolutely, every day.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I put 2 droppers full under my tongue, 30 minutes for each meal and 30 minutes for bedtime. So I go through 2 of those 4-ounce bottles a month of a colloidal silver. I've been doing that for 25 years. And, I'm 83 years old now, and it's one of those things where most people think I'm in my 50s when they look at me. But, you have to be consciously, proactively taking care of yourself. Well, I go to the doctor once a year. People say, I go to the doctor once a year, and he tells me what to do. Well, that's why you look like you're 100 years old and you're only 30. Okay? You're a mess. You have gray hair. You have eczema. You're limping. You have peripheral neuropathies. You have low back stuff. You have high blood pressure. You have diabetes. Is that doing well? He's got me on medication. I got everything under control. Well, these are simple nutritional deficiency diseases. Oh, my gosh. It'd be just like saying, just put dirt from Texas in your car. Don't waste your money on oil. Just put dirt from Texas in your car, and that'll take care of it. There's bound to be some oil in that dirt from Texas. Nobody, even an idiot, is not that stupid to do that to their car. But when a doctor says something, that supersedes anything God might say. And so, do you have any new people coming to you, or is it the same individuals hanging in there?
There's a trickling of people coming, yep. I mean, it's a slow trickle, yep.
Mm-hmm.
You're
still getting some new...
It should be an avalanche, the way I look at it. But
it should be an avalanche or a flood. Yeah, it should be an avalanche or a flood, that's for sure. Because whether you get the vaccination or not, whether you get the vaccination or not, you need to support your immune system, your bone marrow, and your lymph system and all that kind of stuff. And so you need to be on the 90 essential nutrients. You need to be off all the bad foods, and you need to take the killer biotic and cell shield RTQ and all that kind of stuff. And you'll add 25 to 50 healthy years of your life. Spend more time with the people you love. Doesn't get any better than that. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables, and besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And again, if you ever wanted to, get your Youngevity business expanded into Chinatown with all the Chinese restaurants and Chinese stores and acupuncturists and all that kind of stuff, one of my 2 new CDs is available, through www.drjwallach.com. is the Manchurian Prescription, a brainwashing prescription. And it's a lecture I gave in the Philippines, Zoom, maybe 6 months ago. And Scott Verdulis put that on. He was very clever because he also forwarded that Zoom from the Philippines into Hong Kong, Taiwan, Singapore, China, Japan, many, many Asian countries. And so when he edited the Zoom, for the soundtrack, he let me speak 2 or 3 minutes, and then he would do the Chinese translation for 2 or 3 minutes, professional translator. Then I would speak for 2 or 3 minutes, and then the professional translator put 2 or 3 minutes, of the translation and so on. And so, again, it's called the Manchurian Prescription, a brainwashing prescription. The Manchurians were kind of like, the anti-government people for hundreds of years in China. And anti-government. And, there's a great movie, The Manchurian Candidate, that kind of stuff. And so that is available, and that should get you going in the Chinese community. And that Chinese community has not hardly been touched here in America. Now, we're big time elsewhere, okay? But in America, we haven't really... which I say, we really haven't been successful in inviting the Chinese to come to us. Well, we have the Dead Doctors Don't Lie in 9 languages, including Chinese, including Mandarin and Cantonese, both those dialects. And so you have the Dead Doctors Don't Lie, and you also have the Manchurian Prescription. Okay, let's see here. Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to California. And Stanley, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Stanley. You're on the air. How can we help you, sir?
Well, I was referred to this session by one of the distributors.
Okay.
And I had issues with fungus.
Are we talking about? Okay. Are we talking? Wait a minute. Are we talking about athlete's foot? What do you mean you have a problem with fungus?
Athlete's foot, correct? Athlete's foot.
Okay.
Alzheimer's is okay.
I missed that last.
Alzheimer's is on the way. Yeah.
Okay, so you have a memory problem?
Yes, it's taking place.
Okay, well, let me ask you. Let me ask you a couple of questions here. Okay, one more. Go ahead.
Then I have seizures.
Okay, you have seizures. Okay.
I just returned from the hospital a couple of days ago behind the seizures.
Okay, they got you on medication for seizures?
Those are my three issues.
Okay, do they have you on medication?
My fourth issue is my sight. I'm going blind.
Okay. Now, how old are you, Stanley?
64.
Okay, how much do you weigh?
180. 6'2".
How tall are you? 6'2". Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you have high blood pressure or diabetes?
Nope, don't have that. I just
do
have
you have
those
skin problems?
Okay.
Do you have any skin problems, any eczema, dermatitis, or psoriasis?
Nope.
Do you have white hair?
Yes.
Do you have varicose veins or hemorrhoids?
No.
Okay. Okay, hang on. Get your pen and paper ready. We'll give you a program for these issues after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And Doug, let's go back to California and Stanley. One more question, Stanley, before I turn you over to Shar for a minute. She's going to give you an outline. Do you have any ringing in your ears or tone or noise in your ears?
No.
Okay. All right. Charmaine, what do you think?
I forgot to mention, it's glaucoma that I have.
Okay, glaucoma. Okay. I gotcha. Okay, Charmaine, what's going on here with Stanley?
Well, he needs to get on a gluten-free diet for sure. No wheat, barley, rye, oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, no oils, very important. And then I would get him on 2 healthy brain and heart packs. I would would get him on the Ultimate Daily Classic. Vitamin D3 for absorption, I would get him on the MSM just for the heck of it, because I'm sure he needs it. And he needs Killer Biotic for the fungus. And I would get him some Synaptive for his memory and stuff. And basically, glaucoma is just high blood pressure of the eye, so most of the products that he's taken will take care of the high blood pressure.
Okay. And of course,
right.
It could also be caused by osteoporosis of the skull, squeezing the optic nerve and the optic artery and the optic vein. And doctors don't.
Yeah, and the MSM will help take care of that.
Yes, exactly. All right, and then let's see here. I would also to put something on his let's see here. In addition to Killer Biotic, which is an oral thing. 3 of those twice a day for a guy his size. But what would you put on his toes to deal with he's got athlete's foot?
I would just put on the colloidal silver.
Yeah, he could use colloidal silver. Alternately, he can throw in the hand sanitizer. There's no alcohol in it, so it doesn't burn. And so that hand sanitizer twice a day or 3 times a day, and the colloidal silver 3 times a day. Maybe an hour apart, kind of thing. And that should be easily dealt with, but he's got to stay away from the bad food, so you laid that out good. Give us a call every couple of weeks here, John, okay, and we will walk you through this. Or, excuse me, Stanley, we'll walk you through this. Looking at the wrong column here. Okay? All right, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Chicago, Illinois, and Tom, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Tom, you're on the air. How can we help you?
Hi, Dr. Wallach. It's an honor. Doug, thank you very much. Can you guys hear me clearly okay?
Clearly, yes, sir. How can we help you?
Thank you so much. It's a laundry list. The long and the short of it that I've been able to assess throughout the last better part of my adult life, and especially now, is I have very pronounced nervous system issues, neurological issues, very MS-like symptoms. Of course, MS has been ruled out. We did the MRI of the brain and the C-spine. No findings of MS. But I'll give you top to bottom the big problems ailing me right now.
Go for it.
I never feel
quickly.
Hungry. I never feel hungry. I have no sense of appetite. I mean, I never feel hungry. There's no appetite. After I eat, no matter how much it is, I never feel satiated. I never feel satisfied or full. I can't gain weight anymore.
How much you weigh now?
I weigh about Doc, I fluctuate between maybe anywhere from between 170 to 180 pounds.
How tall are you?
Fluctuates about approximately 5 feet 9 inches tall, closer to 5'10".
Okay, and how old are you? What's your age?
41. I'll be 42 in January.
Okay, all right. And what else you got besides some neurological stuff?
Well, the no appetite, no satiety, not being satiated after I eat. I can't gain weight anymore. I have frequent stomach and gut pain after I eat. Most preceding or always following most meals. Eating itself has become a joyless endeavor. My smell is diminished. My taste is diminished. My tongue is kind of like somebody rubs sandpaper over, like pins and needles, tingling. They call paresthesia.
Okay,
if I got that right.
Okay, stop. Yeah, paresthesia. Now, do you have any ringing or buzzing or noise in your ears at all?
Yes, I do have tinnitus from time to time.
Oh, tinnitus. Okay. All right. Anything else you got?
Yes, Doc. Fatigue, lack of energy for certain. I was diagnosed with chronic fatigue. Obviously, I know that's very general and vague. Muscle weakness is a big highlight. I would classify it or describe it as extraordinary muscle weakness at times. Heavy legs, weak arms, peripheral neuropathy.
Okay, peripheral neuropathy. That's what I was going to ask you about that. Okay, do you have any high blood pressure or diabetes?
No high blood pressure, no diabetes.
Okay, well, you got enough here to give us a start. So let's do that. Okay, Charmaine. Tom here he's 180 pounds, and he's got chronic fatigue syndrome, weakness, He's got peripheral neuropathies, okay, which is sort of like sciatica in the back and things down on his feet and stuff in his hands and so forth. He's got tinnitus ringing in the ears, and he's got eye stuff going on. He's got gut stuff going on, neurological stuff going on. And the giveaway, he's also got stuff going on in his tongue. What's going on here?
He's got osteoporosis of the skull big time.
Yeah, he's got osteoporosis of the skull, squeezing the ninth cranial nerve, which is the glossopharyngeal nerve, which deals with the tongue and the throat and the swallowing mechanism. And then the tinnitus is the squeezing of the auditory branch of the eighth cranial nerve. And then the fatigue and stuff, could be just almost like muscular dystrophy all over. Peripheral neuropathies. His skull could be squeezing his spinal cord coming out of the back of the skull. So he's got peripheral neuropathies in his hands and so forth. And that's freaking all the doctors out. So that's why he's going to neurologists and so on. So what would you do for him, Charmaine? He weighs 180 pounds.
I would get him on I'd get him on one healthy brain and heart pack and one healthy bone and joint pack to save him money. And I would add MSM, and I would add Fucoid Z to it, and vitamin D3 for absorption. And
what would you do for energy? What would you do for energy?
Rebound, of course.
Yeah, rebound. Yeah, sports drink.
I love Rebound.
It has 100 nutrients in it. Okay, it comes in three forms: a canister, a powder. It comes in 30 individual servings in a box, and then it also comes in cans. I don't know if we have the cans in yet. I know they're back ordered because they couldn't get the cans, but we do have the sticks and the powder in the canisters. I have 2 doses or 3 doses of the Rebound every day myself. Talk about energy. Yeah, Char's exactly right. The odds are you have osteoporosis of the skull, and that's why you have all these things going on. Osteoporosis of the skull is very, very common. Babies are born with it because mama doesn't have enough nutrition to make a perfect baby, so the baby's born with osteoporosis of the skull and has all these things. And doctors say, they got these genetic diseases, born with that. Nonsense. And so do these things and call us every 2 weeks' time. You are going to have a great story. Your story, your testimony is going to help an enormous number of people. So please do call us. If you're on medication of any kind, don't cold turkey off your medication. But as the symptoms get better, you can slowly reduce the medication based on the numbers. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
We're just at about a break time.
Okay, yeah, we just have about a minute left. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take it and remind everybody, we got these 2 new CDs. We got Dr. Wallach's Laws of Photosynthetic Disruption and Global Warming. And we got the Manchurian Prescription. These 2 new CDs, you want to go to www.drjwallach.com and get them for yourself and your team, and your family, your loved one, your prospects, and you will educate people, and they will be glad they got the information back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552.
Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Youngevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans
with Youngevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine-tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I got to tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local Youngevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers or emails.
Let's head to South Carolina. And Blake, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Blake. You're on the air.
Hello,
How can we
doctor.
help you, sir? Yes, sir. How can we help you?
Doctor, I'm calling for my brother, and he went to the doctor, and on his right foot, his toe right beside his big toe is swollen and it's red and infected, and the doctor told him that he's got some infection that's eating the bone away, and his toe is turned down instead of sticking out straight. And the doctor recommended some high-end antibiotics to treat it, but he seems to think that
Okay, how much does he weigh?
Amputated.
Okay, how much does he weigh?
About 200.
And how old is he?
59.
Okay, and how tall?
It's about 6'1".
Okay, does he have any other issues? Any high blood pressure, diabetes, skin problems, bowel problems?
He was taking some high blood pressure medicine. He was taking metformin, but the doctor took him off of that. But the diabetes is under control.
So you got a pre-diabetes kind of situation, maybe? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Here we go. Charmaine, what would you do for Blake's brother? He's 200 pounds. He's got high blood pressure. He's got pre-diabetes, and he's got a toe thing going on, an infection. Doctors want to cut it off. He says the bone is going away inside that toe. What's going on here?
Well, first of all, he needs to get on a gluten-free diet. No wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, and no oils. And then I would get him on a healthy brain and heart pack, and I would get him on a healthy blood sugar pack, and then add one extra bottle of Sweeties to that, and vitamin D3 for absorption. And I would get him on, I think I would probably maybe get him
high blood pressure.
Yeah, he needs the Ultimate Daily Classic for that issue. And I think that most of that should take care of it. So
okay, yeah, and so he's got a peripheral neuropathy in that toe, and it's probably a back problem. If we were to question him, he probably has low back problems, squeezing the nerves and the blood vessels going down into that leg, and so he's got a blood flow problem as well as a nerve problem. But you've given a good program. And Blake, if you didn't get it all, then, this will be posted here this afternoon. You can call back and hear it again and again. But give us a call every couple of weeks. Let us know how your brother's doing, because if it's an open wound, I would put some of the colloidal silver on it. If it's not an open wound, then for pain, you can use the CM cream or CBD oil, soothe, topically on it. Okay, we got time to do one more here, Doug?
Yeah, let's head to North Carolina. And Cheryl, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Cheryl, you're on the air. How can we help you?
Hi, Dr. Wallach. I started to have like high blood pressure spikes, and my blood pressure spiked to over 203 on 3 occasions, and then the last time they kept me and put me in the hospital, and then I associated to a allergic reaction to eye drops.
Okay,
but I don't know.
Okay, stop. We only have a moment here. So how old are you and how much do you weigh?
I am 65 years old, and I weigh 185 pounds.
How tall are you?
5'5".
Okay, 5'5" for a lady. Yeah, 5'5", 5'6". I'd like you to see you weigh maybe 150. So you may be 20 pounds overweight here. You got high blood pressure. Any skin problems or bowel problems?
No.
Okay, you got any ringing in your ears?
Sometimes my right ear feels full. I equate it to allergies. I do have allergies, a lot of allergies.
Okay. Well, everybody says that.
And I do have arthritis in the knee and right hip, left knee and right hip.
Okay, so here we go. We only have moments, so I'm going to take this one, Charmaine. I want you to, Cheryl, get rid of all the bad foods. No fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no glutens, no wheat brown rice, no sugar, no carbonated drinks to maximize absorption. Then at 185 pounds, I want you to take 2 healthy brain and heart packs per month. Full dose of everything twice a day. 2 bottles a month of the MSM, so you can take 3 with each meal. I want you to take our Ultimate Daily Classic tablets, 2 of those bottles a month, so you can take 3 with 2 meals, so as to support healthy blood pressure and healthy blood flow through blocked arteries. And then call us every 2 weeks and bring us up to date, because you're going to have a great testimony. Your story is very common, but we have a lot of experience with this. Thank you so much, everybody. Great stuff. Thank you so much, Charmaine. Superlative job as usual. Thank you so much, Doug. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless our national anthem. And God bless America.
When those aches and pains in your knees, elbows, hands, shoulders, and back crop up, reach for Youngevity's CM Cream. Put CM Cream on a Q-tip and put it in your ear canal for relief from headaches and sinus pressure. A topical temporary relief from minor aches and pains of muscles and joints associated with strains, sprains, and simple backaches. Why take aspirin or non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs that can cause stomach bleeding and liver damage? Just apply CM Cream liberally to the affected areas, and within 20 minutes or so, you'll have relief from those nagging minor aches and pains. You'll feel better for up to 4 to 5 hours. So the next time you have achy joints or muscles, do what I do. Reach for CM Cream for relief. And for systemic relief, reach for CM Plus capsules. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.